Thank you for joining me. I'm Scott Ryan. I'm going to cut to the chase. Since Allen West was defrauded of his congressional seat, I've been writing and saying that Allen West should be governor of the state of Florida. There's something about the guy. I think Congress is actually beneath his capabilities. And I was okay with Rick Scott for a while. I didn't vote for him. I supported Bill McCollum in the primaries. But when Rick Scott came into office, he seemed to be doing things right. But in light of his recent sellout and capitulation to Obamacare, thank God the Florida House defeated that. But in light of that, I have never been more convinced that Allen West needs to run for the governorship of the state of Florida, and I believe that is his destiny. All things work together for good for those who love God and are called according to his purposes. I believe that Allen West, there's something special. He's very compelling. He's a man of God who loves his country and has put his country first. And I believe that this could be for the best, the fact that he isn't going back to the United States Congress, because the bottom line is we have lost the federal government. For all intents and purposes, the federal government is dead. We've got some great patriots out there like Rand Paul and Ted Cruz and Mike Lee and a few others. But it is so bad. The fact that we could not even remove John Boehner as House Speaker when he was reelected a few weeks ago just shows you right there that as far as the federal government is concerned, they are useless idiots. They will do nothing but cave to Barack Obama. The last line of defense, our last refuge, aside, of course, from God himself, will be the states. And the state in which you reside is the most important thing right now to your liberty, as far as your liberty is concerned. In the Constitution, the states will defend the Constitution when push comes to shove. And Barack Obama comes for our First Amendment, or Second Amendment, the Bill of Rights, when Barack Obama illegally declares war on the people of the United States and the Constitution, which in effect he has, the states will stand up, but only certain states. And Florida is a conservative state, despite Miami and Palm Beach County, New York. Despite these detestable liberals that reside in these small pockets of Florida, this is a conservative state. We have a conservative House. We have a conservative Senate. We have controlled the governorship for decades. Our state turnpike, people talk about Texas and other states. Our state turnpike is called the Ronald Reagan Turnpike. The Ronald Wilson Reagan Turnpike. When push comes to shove, we might have some odious Marxists in certain pockets that are sent to Congress, like the detestable Wasserman Schultz, but when push comes to shove, we will stand with the God-fearing states of America, and I believe that Allen West is destined to lead that charge amongst other governors and other states. It's time. It is time to get that campaign started to nominate Allen West as the GOP frontrunner. It is time to challenge Rick Scott. We have no time to screw around here. Time is of the essence. Thank you for joining me. I'm Scott Ryan.